Taking that deep, deep, deep lymphatic breath. Thank you for coming aboard the Friendship Train ride. Thank you for joining us in making conscious self-health care moves. So let's discover lasting wellness by being our very own wellness doctor. Step up out of the dark ages of disease care. Conscious self-health care moves by becoming your conscious self-health care navigator and leaping into or with the new paradigm of bioenergetics and quantum health care. Yes, advance from the old and embrace the future of now, making conscious self-health care moves by becoming your own wellness doctor. Welcome aboard the Friendship Train ride. The remedy. We have a pharmacy inside of us that is absolutely exquisite. It makes the right medicine for the precise time, for the right targeted organ with no side effects. You better believe it, family, community, and friends. I'm your host, Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, coming to you straight and live from the non-secular science of medicine. Your desire is your prayer. Picture the fulfillment of your desire now and feel its reality, and you will experience the joy of the answered prayer. Family, community, and friends, it's time to take a look from the field vibration of cellular activity. Aboard the Friendship Train, we sit back and take deep, deep, deep lymphatic breaths while we tune into ourselves with the understanding. More and more, we must learn to think not in terms of race or color or language or religion, of political boundaries, but in terms of humanity. Above all races and political boundaries, there is humanity. Welcome aboard the Friendship Train ride. Thank you for joining us, and we all are making conscious self-health care moves. Right perspective, right results. When your perspective is not clear, your behavior becomes inconsistent. It's time for consistency. Your body will never lie to you. Family, community, and friends, your body will never lie to you. However, your mind will. Step up to quantum health care. Thank you for coming to dance and breathe with me. This Wellness Wednesday on the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show. Woo woo! Taking that ride. Woo woo! To healthcare freedom. Woo woo! Making your conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation view is essential for self-success. Taking that deep, 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 purifying lymphatic breath. Thank you so much, family, community, and friends, for joining me on the Friendship Train ride. You know it's a Harriet Tubman's ride, and it is truly a Harriet Tubman ride. 2023. We have a lot to let go of. We have a lot to let go of. We have a lot not to let it manifest inside of us as truth. We are here on planet Earth to live a beautiful life, and we can do that, and you can do that in these changing and challenging times. Because let's just say they are changing times, and there's nothing challenging about it because we are in balance with ourselves. Take that deep breath. You're on the friendship train ride. 2023 is your year, it's my year, it's our year to know yourself, each of us to know ourselves, and to trust ourselves. So trust yourself, and most importantly, love yourself. Love yourself beyond a man-made mindset of human consciousness. Say what I say. Love yourself beyond a man-made mindset of human consciousness. Say what I say. Love yourself beyond a man-made mindset of human consciousness. The reality that you see before you, if it is not supporting you to sustain you, to continue, or to live a better life here on planet Earth, you got to love yourself beyond a man-made mindset of human consciousness. That's what I got to say to you. Reverend Dr. Karen Khadija Davis-Foulks, coming to you straight and live from the non-secular science of medicine, encouraging you all to become your own wellness doctor. And it's so much information that you can do that. And not only is it information, but all these new wonderful devices that allow you to monitor your own health care. Wow. 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 We got to say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because that means somebody is understanding that people are learning. People are understanding about cell life. So welcome aboard the friendship train ride for the love of friendship and self-care. I'm honoring my roommate, my friend, my partner, Brother HUMAM ABDULMALIK, Commissioner HUMAM ABDULMALIK from out of Washington, D.C. this April. We all know, and if you don't know, now you know. April is Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. And April 30 is Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day celebration. We are honoring all individuals around the world on this worldwide 13th anniversary celebration of Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day celebration, and April as Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. Family, community, and friends, in this time, self-control is strength. There are people that are going through so much, doing so much, acting in certain ways that somebody got to be the calm. Even though you know what they're doing may not be right. Just stay calm. Stay calm and stay in your space. Calmness is a mastery. You have to get to a point where your mood does not shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life by their actions, what they say and what they do if they are not in harmony with you. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. And it's so easy to do this in this day and time. You know, I'm telling you. So don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Because the body won't allow it. The human body is so intelligent, it won't allow it. It's going to do everything that it needs to do for itself. Taking that deep lymphatic breath. I got a conversation, about 11 minutes, I want you to hear from Bruce Lipton today. I really want you to take your time and listen. Listen to what this gentleman has to say. Bruce Lipton, the #1 biologist around the world that brought us epigenetics and the understanding of it. He's trying to tell us something. And if you will only take the time to listen, to process it for yourself, it will be in harmony with your life because you will know the truth about cell life. Cells talk, and cells are talking all the time. And I am so thankful that I listened to my cells over the past year. And even though I was in a chaotic state of where I was living at with my friend, my partner, Commissioner HUMAM ABDULMALIK, who was given a diagnosis, they was told because those doctors, those medical MD physicians feel that they have a right, that they understand what's going on with your body and you according to their science of study and understanding, that they can tell you that you only got so amount of time to live. Hey, they don't tell you that when it's only like 3 weeks, 2 days, 1 days. They'll tell you in 5 years you're going to die. In 3 years you are going to die. We all are going to die. That's why here on the conversation, Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show, we share with you the 4 D's and 2 B's. Death, dying, disease, deception, pain, and pharmaceuticals. What puts your body in a deteriorating state that doesn't allow it to build up, to build the strength up? Thought. Thought creates things. So we must look at the way that we are creating things with our thoughts. What are our thoughts saying to us? Family, community, and friends, taking that deep lymphatic breath. So much going on in the world and in our personal lives, our community life, and our family life. And so much has changed over this past 4 years that sometimes I simply can't believe it, that we are and have gone through so much and how the world has changed. Definitely with this artificial intelligence generating so many things for so many people. Even man don't have a handle on it. I'm telling you, what did they create? Truth to life, maybe. But I'm here to tell us that nothing binds you except your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts bind you to the wrong understanding, to walking away from yourself and truth understanding, and definitely what you feel. Nothing limits you except your fears. So there are times to have fear. You might be in a blazing fire and it's all around you, and you try to think about how to maneuver, drop down, roll, move, get out. You know what I'm saying? Fear. But not fear of the changes that's going on in the world. You can move forward. So don't let nothing limit you. Not even your fears. Nothing control you. You accept your fears. Let nothing control you except your beliefs. But remember, family, community, and friends, beliefs. Believe you can, believe you cannot. Either way, you are right. It's so strong. You know, it's like I told you about the no placebo effect, the negative thinking. The negative thinking can take over your life, take over the things that you want in your life. Let go of the negative thinking. No placebo effect. A placebo effect? Yeah, let's hold on to that a little bit. Family, community, and friends, understand for the truth. Nothing heals you except your state of consciousness, because your thoughts, your fears, your beliefs are all wrapped up in your state of consciousness. What is your state of consciousness? What are you thinking about? I'm saying, let's create the world you want to see. Let's create the world you want to see. You see, rock it up a little bit, rock it up a little bit, rock it up a little bit. You got to find the rhythm. You got to find the joy. You got to find the happiness. You creating it. You have the happiness. You know the happiness that you're feeling today. Family, community, and friends, we're getting close. We're getting close. We're going to be celebrating April 30th, Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day, the 13th year. I've asked people to send in their conversation with me, share their wellness story with me. But guess what, family, community, and friends? I stopped the person on the street and I say, would you do me a favor? Will you send me an email title like this so I can see if I can receive it? Guess what, family? I'm right there watching it. I didn't receive the email. How long has that been going on for Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks? In my 20-something year of serving the community from the non-secular science of medicine, teaching the lymphatic system, teaching bioenergetics, wellness information so you can make the right decision for yourself. How long have I been doing this? Never received one request through phone, through email. But you know what? I'm in alignment. I'm in alignment with the truth of life, because that's what that says to me. That somebody got to block something. Somebody is doing something, because it is no way on God's green earth that I can advertise in multiple newspapers, multiple locations, send postcards to certain people's home through mailing zip code, and never receive one phone call, one inquiry about stepping up out of the dark ages of disease care. Not even a person that's inquisitive to even learn or even say, you say what? Step up out of the dark ages of disease care. It's time to shift out of chronic disease care stress and become your own wellness doctor. Not one person call and say that. I'm exaggerating. Maybe more than one, but I think those people will put their certain times, stay as long, order certain things, do certain things. But you see, I let life be. Life is simple. It is simply supposed to be. You don't force anything on anybody. People will move according to themselves, even if it is because someone told them something they really didn't believe in it. I tell you what, it's time to step back and become your own wellness doctor. Yes, it is. So one of the best lessons you can learn in life is to master how to remain calm in these changing and challenging times. So I know I've mentioned to you to check out my article this month in the Washington Informer newspaper. You can get the newspaper. Copy not too clear to me, but at least it's in the paper. I'm all right with it. But go online. Type in the Washington Informer newspaper. Changing and challenging times. Claim your wellness in these changing and challenging times with bioenergetics. Yes, and epigenetics. Get that article, read that article, take advantage of the opportunities to get your free nest voice scan and see what your cells are saying to you in this day and time, and match it up with what you're doing. You know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Your doctor don't know what you're doing. Your practitioner don't know what you're doing. The girlfriend you talking to, the boyfriend you talking to, the homie you talking to, they don't know what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about your health to yourself. So family, community, and friends, be honest with it. Be honest with it. Check out that article and step up. And keep on trying to reach out to me. Keep on calling me. Keep on emailing me. It's going to make it through. The lines are going to be open. Whoever is doing, whatever they're doing, I'm thankful to you. Because sometimes you want to hold things back and then you want to, pow, let it explode wide open, and the movement is here. Conscious self-health care. Making conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation view is essential for self-success. You got to sit back and take a view, take a look, see what's going on, understand what's going on, step back from the purity of life and see what's going on. We can do that, family, community, and friends. And this is the time. This is the time. So how do you stay in the flow of love during these changing and challenging times? How do you stay in the flow of love? Well, we can't help it. Laws of vibrational energy, 528 megahertz of love all the way around. We're doing it all the time. Family, community, and friends, I'm babbling. Is she babbling or is she telling the truth? Sometimes you got to sit back and listen. You know, that person was over there talking, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? When I sat back and thought about it, they was making some good common sense. Sometimes those people that you think sitting out on the street corner, they ain't got nothing to say. They got everything to say. Their souls and minds are open. And it's time that we do the same thing. Family, community, and friends. Taking that deep, deep, deep lymphatic breath. It took me a minute to record today's show. Going through a lot. Noises wouldn't stop in the neighborhood, in the house. It's pretty late, but I'm getting it done. Yes. Each time we face our fear, we gain strength, courage, and confidence in the doing. Yes. Because one believes in oneself, one doesn't try to convince others. Because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. Family, community, and friends, it's time to become your own wellness doctor. As Brother HUMAM stated along with me, we are not our own enemy. We must heal and we must deal with self-love. We must heal and we must deal with self-love because we are not our own enemy. And as we honor Brother Commissioner HUMAM ABDULMALIK that left us June of 2022, June 6th of 2022, which made him feel so good. 666. He was like, wow, 666 is when my body finally went to rest. I know I crossed over April 30th, 2022, but it feels good. Whew, complete resting, 666. Yeah, I hear energy. I hear energy speak. I hear energy talk, you know. Thank God, my mom, my family. They may not be here in the physical form, but energy never dies. And see, family, community, and friends, we are energy. We're going to leave this coat here on planet Earth. Yes. And we're going to become just as energetic and vibration as the frequencies of light teaches us about what's going on in life with our body. I mean, seriously, family, community, and friends, it is so much happening in the world. Changing. So much is changing in the world itself. All over the planet is changing. Yeah, we know. They're trying to go up into space and keep some more trouble going on. But you know what? Life creates its balance no matter what man does. Your body creates its balance no matter what you do. So it will work for you to continue to be here, or it'll work for you to let this code go and for your energetic vibration to be here. So family, community, and friends, I'm saying never be sick again. Health is a choice. Here we're learning how to choose it. There are no diseases. We have what? What we have? Cellular malfunctions. Cells will malfunction. Mostly two causes: deficiency and toxicity. But it's all about your state of consciousness. So family, community, and friends, is it time to relearn, to rethink, and rewrite your personal health care plan today? I'm giving you the tools to do that. You can check out your auto autonomic system, parasympathetic, sympathetic nervous system. What's going on with your stress levels? Is your arteries clogged up for real? I got the test that you can do right here at my location, and you will know for yourself. You can read it, you can understand it, because a lot of times people think because they don't eat meat, their arteries ain't clogged up. Ha ha ha. We want to find out for sure? Connect with me and find out. 202-248-7749. Oh, I tried to get through, I couldn't. DDAVISFOULKS@gmail.com. I sent you an email, but I didn't get through. You know what? The truth cannot be hidden. It's always etched in stone because it's etched in life. So you're going to catch up with me, and you're going to be able to have that Nest Health voice scan, the in-person scan your pets as well, because we all have living cells. Oh, yes, we do. And they work on the same frequency and vibration of life. So connect with me. You can. If I'm in the community, you hear my name up, come to me. Let me know. I tried to reach out to you because I want to know. I want to see how things look from the other side, from the truth. Not just what my doctor told me that they saw, that they read, they said that I need to do, and I must follow them because they know. No. You can look at the same reports and see for yourself, and you can know. Maybe this is why YouTube won't let me put up no videos, because of my beliefs, because of my understanding, because of my intelligence, because of my divine intelligence, because of what I know and what I'm sharing, because I do not understand why they keep taking down my shows and saying, you're going against what who had to say. We can't let you say this. What am I saying? Be your own wellness doctor. Learn for yourself. Trust what you say. Why do they want you to only believe in what doctors have to say? Like they are the what? No, they're not the God of anything. Family, community, and friends, that's why you have so many doctors working in so many different hospitals, and one hospital say, that hospital over there ain't working with you, come over here, we can work with you. What? Same information. What's going on? What's going on? Family, community, and friends, it is the time, it is the season to set back and tune into yourself. Taking that deep lymphatic breath. I had a lot to share. It took me so long to do this recording. It is being so late sent to the programmer. I am so apologetic. This doesn't really happen, but there was so much going on that I just decided to go to sleep and wake up, and then maybe I can send my show up to the programmer. I do apologize for the lateness, and I'm letting everybody know I was late. But I have a wonderful programmer, and I thank him so very much for working with me. Family, community, and friends, it's a lot going on. It's a lot that we're going to be sharing. So you definitely want to stay tuned to the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show every Wellness Wednesday on InnerLightRadio.com. And don't forget to set that dial for April 30th for the Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day 13th anniversary celebration. Not going to be a panel radio show. No, we're going to honor Commissioner Brother HUMAM ABDULMALIK along with yourself. If I am able to receive the information that you send in to me, that 3-minute talk, honoring Brother HUMAM ABDULMALIK if you knew him, and honoring yourself of how you have shifted out of chronic disease care stress and stepped up out of the dark ages of disease care and have become your own wellness doctor. Thank you, family, community, and friends, for tuning into the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show this Wellness Wednesday. You are definitely in a negative-free zone. It is definitely a Harriet Tubman's ride. And yes, we are moving straight ahead in 2023 and becoming our own wellness doctor. And we don't have to force a life to do it. We just got to tune into ourselves, because we know life is beautiful and wonderful. And you did not lose track. You may have stepped off track, but you're back on track again. So family, community, and friends, return to love may mean you gotta change your faith, because a tornado of life doesn't mean that it's destructive. It could be teaching you something about self-control and to always trust what's in sight. And remember, in reflection of an incident, you get to see how you can do it better, how you can share better information with someone else. So simply, team, each and every one of us are responsible for each other. Yeah, I said it. We must learn that there are no separate beings. We must support each other, trust in each other, honor self, and honor others. I cannot achieve more. I cannot experience more when you do not value me and I do not value you. You see, respect for life, respect for me is all we need to succeed. The world you live in is make-believe. The world you see with the conscious eye, the third eye, the first eye, is captured by the Creator's eye. And this view is the best view for making conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation view is essential for success. Family, community, and friends, I'm taking that deep, 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 deep lymphatic breath. I want you to visit my website, consciousselfcare.com, consciousselfcare.com. Click on all the links. It's giving you information on how to become your wellness doctor, and you don't need nobody's approval, nobody acceptance, but your own, because you are making conscious self-health care moves, breathing deeply, creating the world that you want to see, because life is a state of conscious. And feel good, family. Feel good, community. Get the Nest Health Wellness Feel Good Pharmaceuticals. When you create your portal with me to get your free scan, you get so much more information to empower you and to use the things that will help your cells generate a better voltage. Thank you for joining me on the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show this Wellness Wednesday. Woo woo!
I will show you the science of actually how the cells work, and you will have more knowledge than most doctors in the world today, because they still believe in the genes. Every cell in your body has a minus voltage on the inside and positive voltage on the outside. Every cell, every live cell is a battery. Every cell has about 1.4 volts, not too much. 50 trillion cells in the body times 1.4 volts is 700 trillion volts of electricity in your body right now. And with training and meditation, you can focus this energy called chi, and you can use that energy for healing. With that much voltage, people can self-combust. Every function in your body is already present in every cell. So where you have an organ in your body, the cell has an organelle, which means miniature organ. So the textbooks talk about the nucleus is equal to the brain. The nucleus is not the brain. The nucleus is the gonad. The nucleus does not control the cell. The nucleus is reproduction of the parts. So if you are dead and you still have your protein body, what's missing? The signal. So when a signal binds to a protein, what happens to the protein? It moves. It makes behavior. If you are healthy, your behavior is good. But if you have a dis-ease, the behavior is not right. What can cause disease? There's only two things. Either the protein is bad or the signal is bad. People with bad proteins got them from birth defects, because if you were born with defective genes and the genes make the protein, then the protein is defective. But less than 5% of the population has birth defects. That means 95% of the people should have a healthy, happy existence. But if you were one of the healthy people and now you are sick, what would cause the problem? There are only 3 ways to mess up the signal. 1, trauma. So if I fall off the stage and wrench my back, the signal is interfered with. Number 2, toxins. If the chemistry is not good inside the body, the signal cannot be passed through bad chemicals. Both of these interfere with the propagation of the signal. But the third one is thought, the mind. There is nothing wrong with the body. It's just sending the wrong signal at the wrong time. So if you change your thought and your mind, you can change the biology. And the mind is the primary cause of illness on our planet today. What is the name of the switch that controls your biology? Perception. And why that's important is that it's you and how you see the world that controls the biology. We have been given misinformation. When people say a gene turned on and a gene turned off, it sounds like the genes make decisions. Here is the simple truth. A gene is a blueprint. The gene does no control. The gene is never on or off. The gene is red or not red. And what do you think controls the signal? Perception. You are not the victim of your genes because you control your genes. One gene blueprint using epigenetic control can make 30,000 different proteins from one blueprint. So you can come with good genes and then through epigenetic control create cancer, diabetes, and it has nothing to do with the genes but epigenetic control. It returns responsibility for your health to you, and you are not the victim of your genes. Yet every day the media still tells you that genes control this and genes control that. And then people get nervous about what genes are in their family. And as Greg Braden said before, if you look for the disease, you can create the disease through epigenetics. Right now, it appears that about 95% of cancer is not because of mutant genes, but because of epigenetic control. And it can be passed from parent to child like genes. But the difference is you can change your epigenetics at any time. If you change your perception, you change the reading of your genes. If someone tells you you're going to have a disease and you believe that, then you can create the disease. So when you look at yourself, you're not a single entity, but you are a community of 50 trillion cells. But it's important to understand the word community. Every cell is intelligent, but when they're in a community, they give up their personal intelligence and respond to the central voice. In that community, that a cell must follow what the central voice is. And if the central voice says to die, the cells will die. The central voice is the mind. There are signals from the environment, the internal and external environment. The brain, the function of the brain is to perceive the signals and then interpret those signals and then send the information to the cells to control the behavior and the genetics. So the function of the brain is perception, and from that creates the mind. Now, we have heard of something called the placebo effect, right? The placebo effect is when you have a very positive thought that something can heal you, even if it's a sugar pill, but you believe it's the real medicine, then you can heal yourself with that. So the pill didn't heal you, it was the thought that healed you. Statistics reveal that 1/3 of all medical healings, including surgery, are the result of the placebo effect. And this is what medicine does not tell you, is that there is negative thinking, and it's called the nocebo effect. And in the same power that positive thinking can heal you, negative thinking can kill you. Point is that negative thinking can create all the effects of chemotherapy. Now think about this. If a doctor tells you you have a disease, or the doctor tells you you're going to die, and you believe the doctor because he's the professional, the belief will give you a disease and can cause you to die. So belief becomes an important part of medicine. Now, many of you have heard about the drug Prozac. Every year, billions of dollars are spent on buying Prozac. And here's a surprise, that the Prozac is no better than a sugar pill, so that it is a placebo drug. And yet the people who take it believe in the drug so much, it makes them better. So if you believe that something is good for you, it will be good, and if you believe that it's harmful for you, it will be bad. So the question is, if we are so able to be healthy and young, why do we get sick? And one of the most important reasons is stress. And the function of the stress hormones is to take the energy of the body and get it all to run and fight. So the stress hormones will shut off the functions of things that will not be needed in fight or flight. One of the most important uses of energy in the body is the immune system. Stress hormones shut off the immune system. And the significance is every one of you right now is infected with almost all of the disease germs that humans have. Right now, if I take a blood sample, I will show you you all have viruses and bacteria and parasites. And you might say, well, if I'm infected, then why am I not sick? Because if your immune system is working properly, it will suppress these parasites and germs. But the moment you start to shut off the immune system, then these organisms begin to start growing again. So the idea that you catch a disease is not really true. You already have the disease. And the medical people call these germs and parasites opportunistic organisms. So if you are under stress and you shut off the immune system, then you give these organisms the opportunity to then make the disease. And yet when we get some of these diseases, we go to the medical doctor and they give us drugs to kill the germs and the bacteria. Well, this is very helpful if the disease is going very quickly. That was not the problem in the first place. The problem was stress that shut off the immune system. So to get healing is, okay, treat the disease, but also treat the stress.
Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnosis are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain, not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.cell, CELLLIFE.com. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit the website for celllife.com, the number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation, 202-248-7749. Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal health care prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified lymphologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web for celllife.com. The number 4, the words CELL, CELLLIFE.com. Hey, we gotta help one another. Family, community, and friends, I want to thank you once again for joining me on the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show right here on innerlightradio.com. I want you to know about my website, consciousselfcare.com, consciouselfcare.com. Click on that link. You would know how to get your free voice scan. You would know how to get the max pulse test here in person with me. I'm in Washington, D.C. And family, community, and friends, I want to thank you so much for stepping up out of the dark ages of disease care. Yes, I want to thank you so very much for shifting out of chronic disease care stress, making that choice to know that you are in control of your wellness. You are your wellness doctor. So take the time to get into the information that I'm sharing with you, that we pulled together for you to become your wellness doctor on the Friendship Train Ride. We are all here supporting each other. Y'all know I have moved up and I'm moving through this stroke. And I'm doing a fantastic job, and now my body is showing all of the things that I have been doing. I had to go back to work because, as y'all know, my roommate is no longer with me, and I don't think I want another roommate like that. So family, community, and friends, we will be doing recorded shows for a moment because, yes, I got that work schedule now. But it's also to build up my strength and my health and to know where I'm at. So I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for reaching out to me. And believe me, if you call me, if you email me and I receive it, I am going to respond. And if I do not, then look me up the best way that you can. Oh, could I say connect with me through innerlightradio.com? Yes, you know, all social media platforms, you can leave me a message and I will receive it through innerlightradio.com as well. Family, community, and friends, thank you for stepping up, becoming your own wellness doctor, and doing the things that you need to do for yourself, for self-care, for self-love, for self-respect. all wrapped in self-assurance. Family, community, and friends, oh yes, it is most definitely time to be your own wellness doctor, because we are not our own enemy. We must heal and deal with self-love. Take the time to listen to what Bruce Lipton had to say. It's a whole lot in that 11-minute talk. You got to go back, because you be like, what? Yes, it's the truth. Yes, your consciousness, your consciousness, your consciousness. Life is a state of consciousness. Don't keep shifting it. Hold on to what you know is true. Yes, family, community, and friends. Taking that deep lymphatic breath, because as we learn about the lymphatic system, you can't go wrong. You want to make sure you don't create that flood and the cells cannot communicate with one another at the best vibrational frequency that they can. Let's get that pond down. Let's let them cells speak to one another. Let the cells give us the right vibration so we can walk around on planet Earth in this human body form in the best state that we can. I'm Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, coming to you straight and live from the non-secular science of medicine, supporting you with becoming your own wellness doctor. Smile, family, community, and friends, and be happy. Smile and be happy. It changes everything in your life. Smile. I smile so much, I sometimes make people upset because all I'm doing is smiling. I'm smiling because I'm creating a vibration of happiness within myself. So be happy. Smile and be happy. Be your own wellness doctor as you step up out of the dark ages of disease care and learn what the body needs to stay in balance, because we know what it needs energetically to stay in balance. So family, community, and friends, yes, it is time to be your own wellness doctor. Thank you so very much for tuning in once again, and I look forward to our conversations when I return to live programming. Reach out to me, as I said, and we can have that conversation. I'm sure the universal frequencies of life are going to allow the calls to start coming through. The emails are going to start coming through, and we are going to be able to support one another. Taking a deep, deep, deep lymphatic breath as we understand the lymphatic system and the choices that we have to make. I am, we are one. God is one. And we are all in this together. Family, community, and friends, have a blessed week. Sit back and tune into yourself.
I am the substance of life without a price, because I am free and cannot be sold or bought. I don't care what your children were taught. In life, I'm a spiritual warrior, an African ninja, and I don't care if I offend you, because I am here to bend the lie back into truth. No longer will truth and falsehood be strangely mixed. I see your tricks, lies, and manipulation because of your melanin frustrations. Because you be tracing my dreams, builders of pyramids and great civilizations, and the ultimate in race relations. So therefore, I was never a slave, nor a nigger. You see, I have faith in God, and don't have to see him to believe in him. So therefore, I can't develop a God complex and take everything out of context, like marriages of the same sex. No reproduction, so what's the function? The maker of man-made laws gone mad like Nero, your hero, playing his violin as the world burns out of control by those in control with no soul and no passion for the masses. But you can't control me. I'm mentally free. Never was I a slave, nor a nigga. You will never be able to figure me out, because I'm the mystery of ancient and future time, and a long line of masterminds and griots, the keepers of our story. So in this so-called post-racial era, it becomes clear that everything is out of control. as the people with soul are sold a new culture identity without indemnity, as you become your own enemy once again, as the system that hasn't changed as you believe in social equality has been obtained just because of the frame of one African king and the society of Europeans who surround him. Do you think they treat him like the next of kin, or he's really their friend? Let's look at the Republicans and how they vote. My third eye is open, and I see clearly. It's merely hypocrisy being paraded as democracy for the republic in which it stands. Oh, say, can't you see? It's all connected from the sinking of the Lithuania to the present-day chaos by the Iranians. Man-made pandemics without limits, standing on the verge of total economical plan collapse. And this don't have nothing to do with the Zodiac. It goes a long way back to the Knights Templars of Solomon, who became to learn the elders of lying in wait to implement the next phase of the plan. As they have commercialized the revolutionary slogan, power to the people. And the people don't know what they be buying, because the RIS, Federal Reserve, and the international bankers all be lying. The final sign of the New World Order being put into place. But you see, I never was a slave or a nigga. And I figure one aim, one purpose, one goal for those with melanin in their souls as God's plan unfolds.
Greetings, everyone. Are you still taking care of your human body field cellular malfunctions from an outdated healthcare system? Why not shift out of chronic disease care, stress, pharmaceuticals, vaccines, and surgeries, and step up to energetics, epigenetics, and quantum health and healing with me? Step up and take control of your health journey. I offer you one free human body field voice scan from your computer or phone, instant access to your scan results, and more free quantum health information. For more details, visit consciousselfcare.com. consciousself.com, or call Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, 202-248-7749. Yes, it's time to be your own wellness doctor.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space with the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, clap along.